Hi, friends. Welcome back to another read aloud. I'm so happy to read this book to you. It talks about a farmer that is good, that is kind, and that is always watching over a little seed and a little fox. As you read this book, think about who does the farmer remind you of? Are you ready? I am. Let's go. This book's title is It Will Be Okay. Trusting God through fear and change. The author's name is Lysa and the illustrator is Natalia. Here we find different scriptures and I'll pick one to share with you. It is found in the book of Genesis 28:15 and it reads, I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go. Remember, friends, God is with you, He's with your family, and He's watching over you wherever you find yourself today. Remember that. Are you ready to read the book? I'm so excited. Let's go. In a dusty shed on a rickety shelf, hidden in a cozy blanket, lived a tiny seed. Day after day, little seed watched as the farmer came into the shed. The farmer's strong hand will reach into the packet and he will say, I have a good plan for you. Each time he selected a seed. Little seed knew the farmer was good and the farmer was kind, but he did not want to leave his home. Little seed liked living inside the cozy packet on the rickety shelf in the farmer's dusty shed. He did not want to go. Now, look how happy he looks. He's right here, so happy that he's cozy and warm inside his pocket. Where do you think the farmer is going to take that seed that he has in his hand? No. In the nearby woods, under the big tall trees, in a comfy den, lived a playful fox. Little Fox raced around the tree trunks in the woods. Yippee! He shouted with glee. But then a black shadow scared him, and he hurried to hide in his den. He was scared of the dark shadows and howling winds and rain and most everything. Little Fox liked his comfy den under the big tall trees in the nearby woods. He did not like being afraid. Do you like being afraid? I don't like being afraid. But wait, look at this. Look at the little fox. There's a shadow. Is that an actual big, scary shadow? Or that's his own shadow? Let's see. What do you think? One particular night, a storm rumbled in the forest. Thunder boom, lightning flash, and rain poured into Little Fox's den. Oh no! Little Fox cried as he scurried through the woods, trying to find somewhere safe and dry, not scary. He burrowed inside the farmer's dusty shed, bumped into the rickety shelf, and knocked over the cozy seed packet. Little seed rolled onto the floor. Whoop. Oh, remember, little seed was comfortable. Now he's on the floor. How do you think he might be feeling? Happy or angry? Let's see. A surprised little fox found himself standing nose to nose with a very unhappy little seed. I am little fox and I live in the den under the big tall trees in the nearby woods, he explained. I love to play in the woods, but I'm afraid of dark shadows and Halloween winds. He said, there are no winds or shadows in your shed. Can I live here with you? Will you be my friend? What do you think Little Sid is going to say? Look at his face. Looks angry. Little Sid said, do you see a pillow? Do you see a bed? Do you see a place to lay your wet head? No, you don't. Because this safe place is the farmer's shed. But then Little Sid thought of how safe and warm it was inside the cozy packet on the rickety shelf in the farmer's dusty shed. He thought it might be quite nice to have a friend. Little Fox and Little Sid became the best of friends. Little Sid told silly stories, and Little Fox made funny faces. Can you make a funny face? Each day, when the farmer came to the shed, Little Fox hid away. But the farmer was good, and the farmer was kind, and the farmer was always watching over them, even when they didn't know it. So they will think that they're hiding away from the farmer, but the farmer knows that they're there and he's taking care of them, even when they do not know it. One morning, the farmer came into the shed as he had on many days. Little seed, he said as he placed the little seed in his hand. I have a wonderful plan for you. I have waited for just the right time, and today is the day. Oh no, please no, I don't want to go, thought the little seed. Oh no, look how worried the little seed looks. The farmer went outside and knelt down. He pushed the little seed under the ground, into the dirt, and down to a deep, dark, messy place. Now, little seed, this is going to be different and it might seem scary, but it will be okay. You can trust me, said the farmer. Little seed wished he were inside the cozy packet on the rickety shelf in the farmer's dusty shed. I want to trust even when I can't see. But how in the world is this good for me? Little seed is thinking how the farmer thinks being placed inside the dirt is going to be good for me. Do you think that's going to be a good thing for seed? Let's see what's going to happen. Little seed, come back, cried the little fox when he saw the farmer take his friend away. Where are you, little seed? He looked in the front of the shed and behind the shed, but little seed was not there. He looked on top of the tractor and under the tractor, but little seed was not there either. He looked under the duck's wing and inside the duck's floppy ears. He looked in the horse's stall, the pig's pen, and even the farmer's boot. But little seed could not be found anywhere. Where is little seed? The little fox is thinking. Now little fox was so worried, really worried. Little seed, he shouted, I'm here, way down in the dirt. I'm scared and I'm lonely, but I'm not hurt. Came little seed's muffled voice right below him. Little fox thought hard for something to say or something to do that will help his friend not to be scared. But he was afraid too. It's different and scary to be someplace new. It will be okay, little seed. Little seed was not so sure, and neither was little fox. But the farmer was good, and the farmer was kind, and the farmer was always watching over them, even when they did not know it. Little Fox stayed by Little Seed night after night and day after day. He was scared and lonely too. But after a little while, Fox started to see how the farmer took care of them. Fresh water for the little seed, sweet berries for the little fox. He wasn't even quite so afraid when he saw the dark shadows or heard the howling wind. Little Fox was starting to believe that the farmer was good, that the farmer was kind. My friend, whispered a sleepy little fox to a little seed. Go to sleep. It will be okay. Little seed sat in the dark and messy place for what seemed like a very long time. But one spring morning, little seed felt a mysterious stirring. He looked down and discovered he was no longer a little seed. He was becoming something brand new, something wonderful. He pushed through the dark and out of the dirt and right through the ground. And there, looking sleepy-eyed and surprised, was his friend, Little Fox. What is the seed now? I don't see like a little tiny seed. I see like a plant, some sort of growing. Let's see what's going to happen. Little Fox looked down and saw a beautiful green sprout. My friend, they each exclaimed with glee. They were once again nose to nose, and Little Seed told silly stories, and Little Fox made funny faces. Can you make another funny face? After many days of fun, Little Seed said, "Little Fox, look up and see. It's hard to believe what's become of me. From the messy, dark place I grew and grew, from a seed to a tree, only the farmer knew. Only the farmer knew that the little seed was actually going to become a tree. Together they made it through the dark and scary time, and together they each learned that the farmer was good, that the farmer was kind, and the farmer was always watching over them, even in the dark, messy places. Little Seed was never supposed to be just a seed in a seed packet, and Little Fox was not supposed to be alone and afraid. The seasons came and the seasons went. Little Seed grew into a big, strong tree. Show me strong. And Little Fox raced around his tree trunk. And sometimes Little Fox laid in the tall, cool grass near Little Seed. And the breeze tickled his nose and the sun warmed his belly. And the good and calm and kind farmer was always watching over them. Little C liked things to stay the same way. Little Fox was sometimes afraid. But just as they learn to trust the farmer, we can learn to trust God. We do not need to fear. He has a wonderful plan. God loves you. Remember, friends, God truly loves you, and He is kind. And in the end, when all of this is over and through it all, it will really be okay. The end. What a beautiful, wonderful story, friends. God has a plan for each and every one of you. And even when you do not know your plan, God knows your plan. He has created you for something wonderful, something that is going to blow your mind completely. So let's learn together how to trust God's plan. Remember, He loves you and is watching over you. Thank you for joining for another amazing read aloud. See you again next time. God bless you.